Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to show you how you can use urgency to get sober fast and easily. I'm not talking about waiting until tomorrow or next week or next month. I'm talking about getting sober in a quick and easy way. Because at the end of the day, you truly have just two options to getting rid of alcohol from your life and enjoying a life without alcohol. You either have urgency and you get this problem solved, or you don't have urgency and you stay in this cycle for the rest of your life. They are the only two options you have. So today I'm going to show you how you can use the power of urgency to get this done. Because I promise you that if you use this will change your life forever. And it's the only way to do things. So if you're on your journey and you're trying to not drink alcohol, even if you've already stopped, you're going to find something in this video. Now, just before we get into the video itself, if you actually want my personal help stopping drinking, where we use something called first principles thinking to help you reframe the way that you view alcohol, and then we use coaching to really focus on building a great life without it, where we look at improving things like health and relationships and confidence and spirituality, business, etc., click the link in the description and book a call. You and I can jump on a call together and see if the program could be a good match for you. But I just want to be real with you guys. Something that kills me inside, it destroys me to see, it drains me when I see it, is people saying that I will deal with this tomorrow. Leon, it's not the right time right now. Oh, I've got this wedding coming up, I've got this event coming up, but I'll deal with this eventually. Honestly, when people have told me this, like people have told me this before, and I've spoken to thousands of people now who want help stopping drinking, and when I hear them say this, my insides sink. I just feel like, oh, damn, because they don't have a sense of urgency. And I will show you how to create this sense of urgency as we get into the video, but it drains me. I hate it. But why is this an issue? Because I really want to expand on this point of urgency, not just around alcohol, but how this spills over into every single area of your life. Because the people that do not have a sense of urgency know that they have a problem. Otherwise, they wouldn't be saying, I'll deal with this later, because they know they've got the issue, but it's always tomorrow. Now, what happens is that when we don't have a sense of urgency to solve this problem, this spills into every single area of our life. Our default becomes, I've got a problem, I'll deal with this later. So just by continuing to drink alcohol when you know there's an issue and you say you'll deal with this later, you're continuing to escape. Do you know what the consequence of this is? Do you know what? I'm 20 pounds overweight. I'll start my diet tomorrow. My kids are playing up. They're not doing their best at school, but I'll do their homework tomorrow after I've had a drink tonight. I know I need to call this client and do this work on my business, but do you know what? It's going okay right now. It's not that bad. I'm holding things together. I'll do this later. Oh, my finances, they're okay right now, but I should probably go and sit down and organize them, but I'll deal with this tomorrow. Do you see how bad this is? Saying that I'll deal with this tomorrow. It all spills into every area of your life. So I want to quickly explain how I used a sense of urgency, not only to stop drinking alcohol, but to build the life that I wanted for myself. See, the day that I made a decision to stop drinking alcohol 4.5 years ago, after trying for 10 years, the day I made that true decision, this wasn't just a day that I decided to no longer drink alcohol. Sure, that was obviously part of it. That was the most important part of it. But when I looked at my life, I was unhappy with it. I was broke. I'd damaged relationships with people. I'd borrowed money off my family. I was even staying at a friend's place whilst he was on holiday, and I was not in a good place. But what I did, and what I would recommend for you, is I put myself 5 years into the future. If I kept doing what I was doing right now, would I ever have the life that I wanted? Would I ever have the business I wanted, the family that I wanted? Would I ever be the person that I wanted to be if I'd continued on the path that I was on? And this sent shivers down my spine because I was never asking myself these questions when I was drinking. I just kept escaping. I'll think about that tomorrow. I'll create a plan tomorrow. I'll do something tomorrow. And this just went on and on and on and on and on. And it went on for almost 10 damn years. I'll deal with this tomorrow. I'll deal with it later. But 4.5 years ago, I created the strongest sense of urgency that I have ever created in my life. I realized that this is do or die. I either do something urgently now, or I don't do it, and I put myself in an early grave. That's how serious this is to me. And when I created that sense of urgency, when I really looked at myself and asked myself, what is going to happen if I keep doing this? It lit a fire inside of me. I stopped lying to myself. I stopped saying that I'll do this eventually. Because eventually never comes. It never, ever, ever, ever comes. There's never a perfect day to do this. The perfect day is always now. The perfect day is the day that you say enough is enough. The perfect day is when you get real with yourself and stop lying to yourself and stop saying that it's going to be okay. Because unless you actually do something, this cycle will continue until the doctor's calling you up saying you've got cirrhosis of the liver. Until your wife saying, do you know what, I've had enough, I'm out. Until your kids are saying, why does mummy drink so much at nighttime? Are you going to wait for this? Do you really need to wait for this to happen to do something about it? Or could you just get real with yourself right now and see that this will happen? Because alcohol is a drug, right? It's a slippery slope that goes down and down and down and down and down. But the great thing is that when you create a sense of urgency to not drink alcohol, this will spill into every single area of your life. If you're not happy with the way you look right now and you create a sense of urgency to not drink alcohol, guess what? Now you've got a sense of urgency to fix your body, to fix your health. Now you've got a sense of urgency to fix your marriage. Now you've got a sense of urgency to be a better father, a better mother, a better business person, a better leader in your community. You create a sense of urgency that spills into every single area of your life. And that is what happened to me. I didn't just create a sense of urgency to not drink alcohol. I said enough is enough. I am not happy with where I am right now. I keep going up, I keep going down. And listen, I don't care if you're the kind of person that says, yeah, but you know what, Leon? I hold my job together. I've got a good life for myself. Think how much better it could be, right? My life didn't take off until I put down the drink, right? Only good things have ever happened since that day. I traveled the world, got into another relationship, got in the best shape of my life, started this new business, started sharing my journey on YouTube, and only good things have happened since that day. But life before that was mediocre at best. And maybe your life isn't mediocre. Maybe you do have a good life for yourself, but I promise you, the difference is night and day. So ask yourself, if you keep doing what you're doing, where are you 5 years from now? Where are you 10 years from now? And I think a lot of people will have clicked off this video about 5 minutes ago when I said that. But if you're still here right now, then you're serious. You're serious about doing something. And I just want to say that I respect you. I respect you for trying to create this sense of urgency because you can create it. So just keep going, get urgent. And if you click the video on the screen now, you can learn 3 secrets to getting in control of your drinking.